Okay, and please welcome DemoLesson. Big round of applause for DemoLesson. Yeah.
Good afternoon. Meet Melissa. Melissa's a really good teacher. Actually, Melissa's a phenomenal teacher. She graduated from Stanford a few years back, and since then she's been teaching at Oakland Unified. In fact, in her first 3 years of teaching, she's been Teacher of the Year twice. And 9 out of 10 of her kids are going to go to college. That's how phenomenal she is. But she just got a pink slip this year. Why? Because she wasn't old enough. Because of seniority and budget cuts, she couldn't keep her job with only 3 years of experience. So this summer, she's going to join the thousands of other Bay Area teachers looking for jobs before her mortgage becomes due. How is she going to stand out from the rest of this pile? Well, she's going to go to DemoLesson.com because she knows that with DemoLesson, for the first time ever, teachers actually teach in order to get a job. So she's going to log in. And the first thing she's going to do is upload a picture that she feels represents her professionally. It could be a headshot. It could be a picture of her classroom environment. Next, to save herself time, she's going to import her profile from LinkedIn, if she has a LinkedIn, her experience and her education, so that she can get to that job even faster. But the feature that Melissa cares about the most is her video. Yesterday, she recorded a video on her camera phone. How'd she know to record a video with her camera phone? She's no stranger to video. In fact, in California, every teacher since 2008 has to upload a video and submit it in order to become credentialed. So she already knew that she had the confidence to upload a video. So quickly, she does it. And if she has any problems uploading a video, she can quickly just access any of our resources, telling her how to compress a video or telling her how to grab a video if one's not available, if a classroom isn't available. Just press it back. There you go. All right, so within 15 minutes, her profile is complete. And it includes, in the center of it, that video that she recorded yesterday on her camera phone, all 15 minutes. And with this profile in hand, she has a confidence to apply to any job in the nation. So she goes to the jobs page and tries to find one that she likes by subject and location. But she actually heard about a job from down the street, a friend of hers, called Elmhurst. So she's going to search for it on the site, and as soon as she sees it, she's going to apply because she heard that Elmhurst would be a great fit for her. Now, Killian is actually the vice principal at Elmhurst Community Prep School. Now, Killian is an actual DemoLesson user. Earlier this year, he joined the beta, and after using the beta, he said that I need DemoLesson to hire my teachers. Anyone that wants to come in to teach for us has to create a DemoLesson profile. It looks like he has some new applicants, so he's going to check them out. And for the first time ever today, he can actually watch a snippet of these teachers in action before he brings them into the classroom. Because Killian knows that with 30 seconds, he can tell a good teacher from a bad teacher. With this feature, it's going to save him hundreds of hours as he sorts through hundreds and thousands of teachers that will apply to his job. He likes Melissa, so he's going to go ahead and invite her to an interview the next day. And because he's already seen her teach, he's going to offer her a job on the spot. We just saved Killian thousands of hours sorting through unqualified candidates, and we helped Melissa keep her mortgage. DemoLesson. It's where great teachers are finding great jobs. Now, so what lessons have we learned while running DemoLesson? Well, number one, we actually don't do free trials. Why? Because we found that schools could fit their entire hiring process in the 3-month free trial period. And then we'd have to wait till the next year to sell them the license. So because of that, we actually sell to the schools directly. They're actually used to paying for HR solutions, so it's actually not an issue at all. Second, if you're going to sell something to them and they're going to pay you, you need to sell a product that's easy to implement. How do we make our product easy to implement? Well, we ask them what their current process is. And it's at that point where we really understand their process that we can implement our solution the best, seamlessly. Lastly, teachers are innovators. Teachers in the room, you're the ones that are in the trenches, right? And the best ideas come from personal experience, right? My co-founder, Mandela, was in the same position. She was a teacher, and she had an amazing idea that grew into DemoLesson. But she didn't know how to pursue a business. So what did she do? She reached out to her friends and her professional network and shared the idea with them. She wasn't afraid to do that. And by sharing her idea, she was able to find a co-founder. She was able to validate her idea and even round up some early beta customers. So likewise, if you have an idea, don't be afraid to share it. And you'll get the tools that you need to pursue your business. So DemoLesson is live on the site right now. Sign up today and join the thousands of other teachers that are helping revolutionize the hiring process. Thank you.
Okay.
Did you have any other ideas for the name? Because it just doesn't talk about what you do. It talks about a feature in the site.
Well, the demo lesson is a portion of the hiring process, so it's one of the steps. So typically teachers and school administrators are very familiar.
A little bit?
Oh, sorry.
Just give the answer one more time.
Oh,
Here, use this.
okay. What I was saying is demo lesson is actually a part of the hiring process. Typically, there's a paper screen, then a phone screen, and then you do the live demo lesson. So teachers and school administrators have been very familiar with the term. So, yeah.
Oh, so that is an industry term, demo lesson.
Yes, it's an industry term.
Okay. Got it. And you were able to get the domain name domainlesson.com? No.
Demo lesson.
Oh, DemoLesson, rather.
DemoLesson.com
Sorry, I meant
and DemoLessons.com.
Cool.
Yes.
Awesome. Feedback from the judges, and then I'll go to the teachers, of course.
Seems like a good idea. I mean, we've seen lots of hiring sites get popular and build significant businesses, so why not here?
It feels like something LinkedIn could do fairly quickly, though. Couldn't they add a video component to their profile page and take out a lot of
No, because they're not going to focus on this niche, you know?
Yeah.
They're not going to know what
It'd be
demo
trivial
lesson means.
Actually, we use a program called the Resumator at my companies, and it's very much like workflow for hiring, but it doesn't include a video, and it's not tailored to school, so...
Yeah, so I mean, there aren't as many teachers on LinkedIn as you would think.
Interesting.
So if you actually went on LinkedIn and search for a teacher job, you might find one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so that's why we've really found a niche within the education market.
Great.
I couldn't tell, does it cover all of my hiring needs? So I'm buying it as running the school system, can kind of cross-check credentials, can cross-check old schools. So actually I'm not buying any other software solution. This actually takes care of are they legally qualified in the state of California, to I can see the resume, see the video, to kind of closing on the hiring piece.
Right. So we take you everywhere from posting a job as a school, everywhere from posting a job to scheduling that interview to bring them in. We don't do the background checks for you, but actually, Plas was actually one of our early beta testers with Phyllis, and she said you guys do all your background checks anyway on all your candidates, so we didn't feel like that was a feature we necessarily needed to build in.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually, you could add more features.
Eventually, we could.
Yeah, I think that's what you kind of end-to-end is because it's
right.
The sector definitely needs to move to demonstration lessons. Like big systems don't do it, but I think you're going to want to do kind of as much as you can end-to-end as possible. But that's value added for your product over time.
Any thoughts from our teachers about DemoLesson? What's that? How about a non-teacher? Go ahead, Paul.
Hi, I'm Paul Walsh, CEO of Medicert. We built a technology that protects children from inappropriate content. My question is, are there any privacy issues surrounding the video of the recording of kids in those videos?
Right. So first of all,
great question.
So first of all the videos are private. So as a teacher, when you upload your lesson, no one can see that until you actually apply to the job or you connect with someone. So that's one level of privacy. And then second, we don't allow you to show the faces of any students. So you notice in that video, you could see the back of their heads, you can see them raising their hands and things like that, but we don't show their actual faces to protect the identities of the students.
And just to be clear, only the administrator at the school you're applying to would be able to see that video.
Yes.
It's absolutely private, one-to-one, point-to-point.
Yeah, so your current boss doesn't find out that you're looking for a job either.
Awesome. Let's hear it for DemoLesson.